Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to episode 29 of C.C.O. Complete Client Overview. Today we are reviewing add-ons for the Meteor client. This video is slightly different from my usual content, but a few people have asked me what the best add-ons are for the Meteor client. So today I will be reviewing the top 4 add-ons for Meteor. It is also worth mentioning that at the time of making this video, most of the add-ons only work with the 1.17.1 version of Meteor, though I am sure with time they will be extended to the now new 1.18 version. This episode is brought to you by my members. If you would like to get your skin and name in a video, be sure to join now for as little as $0.6 a month. Huge shout out to everyone that voted. Don't forget to use the link in the description to choose what client I review next. There's also a link to my Discord server where you can chat with other people in the community or get client configs and enter client giveaways. Also, I know a while ago I asked all of my Discord users to post add-ons for me to review, and I said I would give anyone credit if I decided to review their suggestion. Unfortunately, my dumbass decided to delete the channel, so I cannot give anyone credit. With that being said, I'm just going to quickly yeet this message out of existence so that no one can complain. You can't complain if you don't have proof. The first add-on we'll be reviewing today is called Ion. Ion extends on some of the original Meteor modules. It also adds some of its own extra unique modules, most of which are PvP related. Ion works on both the 1.17.1 version and the now new 1.18 version. Unfortunately, Ion is not a free add-on, and with that being said, the add-on itself is $10. Ion does not have a custom website, so to purchase the client you need to make a $10 donation on a donation site known as Ko-Fi. You will then be given access to the client through their Discord server. Now that we know a little bit more about the client, let's have a look at some of the modules Ion offers its users. Some of the most notable features include an advanced notification system. This feature adds notifications to most of the PvP related modules. I personally really like this, and it is definitely something that Meteor lacks. ELYTRA bot. This is basically Baritone for ELYTRA. This is an amazing feature, especially for Anarchy servers where players need to travel large distances. I nearly missed this module because it is displayed under the Movements tab, though all of the other modules Ion adds are under the Ion tabs. Ion also offers its users a much improved Auto City and Surround Buster module. When you pair these modules together, you can attempt to break the blocks surrounding other players and then instantly place string to stop them from recreating their safe blocks. This is crazy powerful, but unsurprisingly it only works on low ping. Ion also improves upon a large number of the already existing PvP modules. Modules like Surround Plus do the same thing as Surround, but they have more settings and different modes for you to use. Overall, all of the improved modules work slightly better and have more settings than the original Meteor modules. A few of the PvP modules that Ion improves upon include Anchor Aura, Auto City Plus, Bed Aura Rewritten, Surround Plus, Tactical Log, and Self Trap Plus. Ion also adds a lot of very helpful HUD elements that greatly improve upon Meteor's original HUD. Some of the notable HUD elements include Armor Alert, Burrow Alert, Pop Counter, Notification System, and Spotify integration. You can also display your kill to death ratio, your kill streak, and your playtime. Overall, I like the added features. I think the ELYTRA bot module is amazing, and that combined with the added PvP modules definitely makes Ion worth its price, especially if you play on a lot of 1.17.1 or 1.18 PvP or Anarchy servers. The second add-on we'll be reviewing today is called Meteor Rejects. This is a free and open source add-on that can be found on GitHub. Speaking of which, they have a very well set up repository and the README section is very helpful. Now, what exactly does the Meteor Rejects add-on do? Well, as the devs state, it is an add-on to Meteor Client that adds modules and commands that were too useless to be added to Meteor directly. While this may be true for some of the modules, it certainly isn't true for all of them. Some of the more useful modules include new chunks. For anyone that doesn't already know, BleachHack is one of the only 1.17.1 clients with the working new chunks module. Well, Meteor Rejects has ported over a working version from BleachHack and added it to Meteor. This is extremely useful for Anarchy servers. Auto Bed Trap. This module automatically places obsidian around beds to trap opposing players. This is an interesting module that can save time when griefing bases. Bedrock Walk. This module makes walking on Bedrock a lot easier. The default settings do not work very well, but if you take the time to configure it correctly, it can make walking over Bedrock a lot faster. It is a bit sensitive though and can also be quite annoying. Lava Casts. This module was made for all of the griefers. It will attempt to make lava casting AFKable. The module is intended to be used by going AFK at the top of a tower with a bucket of water and lava in your hotbar. I personally had a few issues with the module, but this may just be a config or timing issue. Obsidian Farm. This module will automatically mine portals for obsidian. This can be useful if you are running short on supplies while traveling through the nether. Skeleton ESP. This is a render module that highlights a player's skeleton. It is not really useful, but it looks good and gives you a little bit more info on players around you during PvP. Some of the other cool features include a few new custom commands. .seed. This command will attempt to find and print the world seed in chat. .locate. You can use this command to find structures. It only works if the .seed command worked correctly. There are also a few cool rendering modules like the Baritone Process HUD. This will display more information on what Baritone is doing in your HUD. There are also some very strange custom rendering options. You can invert your game, play on an old TV screen, and or even render everything in bits. Overall, the Meteor Rejects add-on is a cool project and I think most Meteor players might as well add this to their mods folder. You don't have anything to lose by adding it, and actually there are quite a few benefits. The biggest benefit in my opinion is having a working new chunks module for Meteor. Speaking of benefits, if you're enjoying this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really helps me out. The third add-on we are looking at today is called Meteor Crash Add-on. This client or add-on adds 12 unique modules all aimed at crashing or lagging servers or other players. Before we look at the modules, I'd like to make it very clear that I personally have very little experience crashing or lagging servers. So I will be talking more about what the modules do rather than how to use them. I assume most big servers have measures in place to stop these modules, but they may be useful for trolling your friends on small private SMP servers. Anyways, let's have a look at a few of the offered modules. AAC Crash. This module has a few different modes, and the module itself attempts to crash servers running the commonly used AAC anti-cheat. Boat Crash. This module attempts to lag or even crash a server when you're inside of a boat. Book Crash. When toggled, this module will spam the server with bad or corrupted book sign packets. This can cause the server to lag or even crash. Invalid Position Crash. This module will spam the server with invalid position packets. This can lag or crash a server, though most of the time this will just freeze you or crash your game instead of the server. Message Lagger. This module attempts to lag other players by spamming them with complex messages. Packet Spammer. This module spams a bunch of different packets to the server. Generally speaking, this module will get you kicked from the server without doing any real damage. Sign Crash. This module attempts to lag or crash a server by spamming sign update packets. Use Crash. This module again attempts to crash a server by spamming use packets. Overall, the Meteor Crash add-on is a cool idea, but I don't think it is very effective or useful against big name servers. However, I don't think that is why the add-on was made in the first place. I think this is more for small or unknown private SMP servers. I can actually imagine having a lot of fun trolling friends by crashing SMP servers, though it could also be used more nefariously with something like Project Copenhagen. Final add-on I will be reviewing today is called Banana Plus. This is yet another paid for module. Banana Plus costs $9 and again can be bought off of the donation site Ko-Fi. Banana Plus adds 27 PvP modules and 17 other Muisc items to Meteor. Speaking of which, let's have a look at some of the PvP modules. Banana Bomber. Also known as Auto Crystal, this module has so many settings and works really well. Crystal Clear. This module will attack specific entities around you. I don't personally find this module very helpful, but like I said, I don't play much of the new versions of Minecraft. Anchor Plus. This module stops all of your movement above safe holes to help you get into them a little easier. Auto City Plus. This module automatically breaks the blocks protecting an enemy and then crystals them. This module once again has many settings and is very helpful. MONKE Totem. This module lets you set a specific health or absorption level to switch to a totem. STRAFE Plus. This module works well and I like that it works with the Anchor module. Banana Plus also has a bunch of other PvP modules not mentioned in this video. The client also has some interesting utility modules. Anti-Ghost Block. This module attempts to expose nearby ghost blocks. This does not always work though, and I sometimes found it to be a bit laggy. Bind Click Extra. This module lets you set any key to an action. For example, you could set a keybind for eating a gapple or throwing a pearl. INSTA Mine Bypass. This does not work on all servers, but where it does work, it lets you instantly mine blocks. This can be overpowered in combination with Auto City. MONKE Stats. This module keeps track of and displays your PvP info, such as kills, deaths, kill streaks, crystals, and kill to death ratio. Overall, I like all of the added features. The add-on is only really worth the price if you play a lot of 1.17.1 or 1.18 PvP. The modules, generally speaking, have a decent amount of settings, and the modules themselves are very useful. One thing I am not a fan of is how the client is purchased and then shared through Discord. I guess these add-ons don't get enough traction to require their own websites, but to me, the sharing of jar files on Discord feels wrong. Thank you so much for watching to the end of my video. I really appreciate your time. This video was slightly different to my usual content, so if you enjoyed it, please let me know by leaving a like and maybe even consider subscribing. I've also recently made a KiLAB Gaming memberships area on my channel, so be sure to check out the benefits with the join button. Quick shout out to my members for all of the support. Without them, I would not be able to try new paid for clients. Anyways, it has been your boy KiLAB. Peace in the Middle East.